Greetings, everyone. Connect to YouTube, which it's just loading. This evening.
Hi, Cans. Good evening, everybody.
Nice to see you, Adele.
Nice to see everybody. We've got 100 people. We have got a full house, Cans.
That's why I was so desperate to get YouTube going. So whoever's trying to log on, if they're sending you messages, then just let them know that we are now on YouTube. And I think, Merle, if you just want to have a look and just watch the comments, that would be really, really helpful. And sure, yeah, load shedding in South Africa. Let me tell you, for all of you people that are overseas, load shedding is where they cut our power. And when we first started getting it, we were getting 2 hours a day. And now we are getting sometimes 2 hours 3 times a day, sometimes 4 hours twice a day. So poor Melissa hardly has power. She's got no power than she does have power. So it's so wonderful to be here this evening, and the electricity seems to be okay. So yeah, let's just hope it holds together for the next hour. But here we are. Okay, not quite the 10th, but we are celebrating 14 months of GL being alive and growing. I think it's out of its nappies now, and it's made of so many of you beautiful and amazing leaders from across the world. It truly is so special to be in a position where, you know, Chris and I were on Zoom calls every night for a very long time. And then we realized that communities had formed exactly like we wished. And it's been so wonderful in the last 2 weeks to connect with so many incredible people that are really using such incredible strategies to make GL work for them. And that is, but it's just really refreshing and so wonderful to see something that we've all co-created is truly changing the lives of millions every single day. And there's some users that are in Gift of Legacy that are flying through the boards because of the strategies that they're using. And then there's others that are, you know, taking their time, methodically inviting the right people. And believe you me, everybody will get their turn to receive abundance, which is so beautiful. So 14 months. Wow. And, you know, we've stood the test of time. Believe you me, we built this ship while we were in the air. And so many of these programs last like 3 to 6 months. And yeah, here we are, 14, should I say. So I just want to welcome my core, which is Melissa and Hercules. Chris has sent us a video this evening. And then also Adele and Merle. And of course, so many beautiful leaders from all over the world. Wow. Absolutely just speechless. So I'm going to hand over to Hercules, and then I'm going to hand over to Melissa, and then we can get started with the celebrations, I reckon.
Hi, Candace, everybody. Good morning, good evening from wherever you have tuned in to this monthly call. Yes, I can just echo what Candace has said. What a ride it's been. You know that most of these opportunities, they come and they go, they come and they go. And during the time that we've been going, there was not once where we thought we're gonna also go. There's been challenges, there's been obstacles, but it's been all worth it. This is a supercar. And the way you drive this car will determine the success you're going to have. If you drive it like a Sunday afternoon drive car, you'll have success, but in good time. But if you drive it like a race car, a supercar should be driven, boy, you're in for a ride. Thank you very much to our community globally for the belief and the trust in the system. GL is not a company. So whatever happens on the interactive websites is between a person and another person. GL is totally dependent on GGM to fund it monthly, daily, weekly. And so we are dependent on the system. But as the system works, and we know that, you are not always in the receiving end. There's a time when you receive, but there's also a time that you have to give, and then there's a time that you are in the middle. And so we depend on our community to really support us into maintaining GL as it's required, the care and the maintenance and the ongoing development, so that it evolves into something that will be beneficial to our global community and not just to a certain demographic. Thank you very much for everybody. Thank you for the trust, and thank you for the ongoing support. Have a wonderful time during the Zoom, and may you have a journey of abundance. Thank you.
Thank you, Hercules. And now I would like to just introducing me to Melissa. Am I breaking up? Okay, we'll try again. So I just want, before Melissa comes online, I just want to say thank you, Gift of Legacy, because without Gift of Legacy, I would have never met you. And you are a shining light in my life, and you do so much in the background. And I'm just so, so grateful for you. And I know I tell you that every day, but I'm using this platform with hundreds of people so that I can share the love with all of them. Thanks, V.
Oh, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everybody. You're not supposed to make me want to cry just as we start the call. Oh my gosh. I feel like I haven't seen everybody's beautiful faces in a very, very long time. And from the bottom of my heart, I'd like to thank everybody for taking the time out of your day, whatever time it is in your day, just to spend the next hour or so with us, bonding, celebrating, sharing love. And I just want to say thank you, thank you, thank you to each and every one of you. Very special thank you to Can's an introduction. Thank you. And don't let Candace fool you. She does a lot in the background as well. And I'm just so incredibly grateful for her as well. I'm also incredibly grateful for every single one of the core members. Gosh, 14 months, guys. Imagine 14 months. We've come such a long way. And I'm just so incredibly grateful to know the four of you, as well as the hundreds and thousands of people in our beautiful community. To everybody who helps us in support. I'm going to name and shame you because it's not shaming, it's naming and loving you. Adele, thank you so much. Merle, thank you so very much. You guys rock. The effort that you guys put in, we are so incredibly grateful for you guys. To the ladies in the background, Anne and May, thank you guys so very much for all you guys have done in the last 14 months. And to everybody who has just contributed to this beautiful, beautiful, magical program, I just want to say thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And yeah, Cans, do you want to start this celebration off and kick it off with some exciting news? I think you should.
Okay. So normally it's Chris that does this, and we'll play Chris's video in a minute. But also just to reiterate what he was going to say, and he, we committed to a year, and he's done his year on the silver screen, and he's been amazing. Unfortunately, the internet has not been very kind to him. And there's been some terrible reviews of Gift of Legacy, which completely targeted him. And he's just decided that it's best that he isn't, showing his face anymore, because it's really just doing damage to him personally. And all of us that know him from this program know that he's amazing and a wonderful guy. And who cares what the internet says? But, you don't know what it's like until you've experienced it. So, Chris, my man, we miss you. We love you. We honor you for everything that you've done. And your presence is still here with us. So the cat's out of the bag. I can't do it as well as him. But we are very, very excited to announce this, because in speaking to a lot of leaders, and, the hard work of Gifted Legacy is pretty much done. So our days have opened up. And in speaking to a lot of leaders, we realized that the heart is missing in some of the smaller communities, and we couldn't really figure out why. But we have in the last 2 weeks, and we are going to rectify it. It is being rectified right now. We didn't realize, our focus has always been on the program and making sure the program is safe, making sure the program works, making sure that this is a platform that you can rely on. And in doing some of the things that we've done, we didn't realize that we took some of the free will away from our community. And who are we to do that? Everybody is a sovereign being, and everybody is free to choose and do as they like. We, as the co-creators and the custodians of Gifted Legacy, we can do our best to advise and help you and guide you. But further than that, we can't do anything. So without further ado, what we've decided is we are going to be removing the auto join function. Yay! And the reason being is we know that this, as per the guidelines, you start with $100, you move on, you use your $500 in gifts to go to the higher board and your perpetual board. And then from there, you go to your gold board, and you're constantly using gifts to go through your first cycle. But we live in a world that's a bit crazy right now. And, if somebody receives $800 and all of a sudden their car breaks down and they can't take their kids to school, who are we to decide that they cannot use that money for an emergency? So it's not ideal. We really do promote that you take that first $500 and you go into your perpetual and you join the higher board, because when you become a legend on a silver board, you'll have change. You'll be able to go higher onto the boards, and you'll still be able to look after yourself and your family. So auto join is going to be removed, because what was happening was a lot of people, they come onto the boards, they don't even necessarily know what Gifted Legacy is about. They've just trusted somebody to manage their profile. And of course, once they've received as legend, they automatically go onto a silver board, and you cannot join your perpetual bronze board until you've been confirmed on a silver board. So for all of those legends out there, where it's supposed to be a time to receive, and when you see a new gift on your board, you get so excited, and there's nothing worse than waiting that couple of hours for the SMS to say, how can I gift you? And then it doesn't come, and then you reach out, and then still nothing happens, and then eventually you have to remove them. And that's not the energy that we wanted to bring into Gifted Legacy. We wanted the legends to feel what it's like to receive and not run after debt collecting. So now people will have a choice. They will complete as legend, and then they can choose whether they want to join the boards. Again, I'm going to say it. If you are not joining the higher boards, you are doing a dishonoring of yourself, because you can change the world with gifts from the $400 board. You can change the world with gifts from your 1/6 board. And boy, oh boy, you can change so many people's worlds with gifts from the $5,000 board. So if you're only going to run the bronze boards over and over again, you're only going to have enough money for food and maybe your rent and your electricity for the month. And that's it, where you could be really reaping the rewards of abundance. So that is very exciting news. And, I've seen a couple of people that are doing, riding the boards for cheaper, and it's not ideal. But I've seen people arrive on the gold board that were doing that. So they might have had to go through the bronze board a couple of times, but they still have the end goal in sight. They still have that 5,000 board on their wish list, and they're going to accomplish it. Again, it's probably going to take much longer than what it could take, but we want everybody to receive an abundance, and we want everybody to be able to pay a bill at the end of the month. So yeah, we're leaving the responsibility to the community, and we truly hope that you will do the best for the platform and for Gift of Legacy.
Oh, Kans, you couldn't have said that any better, you know, handing the power back to the people to make the decisions. And all we can hope for is that everybody makes the right decision for them in that given time. And like Candace is saying, you can continue riding the bronze board, and that could just be enough for you. Or else you can dream, dare to dream bigger, and continue your journey all the way through to platinum. And imagine being perpetual on the journey on all 4 boards. I mean, how does it get any better than that, Cans?
I love it, Melissa. So I think one more thing that I'll say, and then I'm going to leave the rest of the roadmap to you. But there's something that's also coming along with this removal of auto join, something that everybody's been asking for the longest time. And that is the ability to be able to see your inviter in your info box. So that is also coming. So the removal of auto join and the added benefit of being able to see your inviter. So those 2 things will be launched in the next week or 2. So watch the groups, watch the space, and yeah, of course, many, many more exciting things to come. But again, like Hercules said, GGM relies on gifts from the community. And of course, we all know that they don't stay in legend positions for very long. So we are extending a hand and asking for the community support. $1 is enough. If everybody from the community gave $1, oh my goodness, we'd be good for a month or 2 for sure. So, Melissa, what's next? What's next?
Oh, Kent, I just posted the donate link on our chat here for everybody who doesn't know. It's actually available when you log into your Gift of Legacy profile as well. Okay, so Kent let the cats out the bag, the activation of auto join, as well as introducing, you know, being able to see your direct inviter. I know from a support perspective, a lot of people think their inviter is who they say it is. I'll just use an example. Adele, I'm just going to use you because I see you on the screen. So Adele sends a link out to me, Melissa, and I'm so excited because I'm joining Gift of Legacy and I've signed up. But then when I go into my silver board, I realize, wait a minute, Adele's not there, but she told me she's a builder and there's space on her board. And then I'm like contacting support. I'm like, oh my gosh, what is going on? I can't see Adele. And then when support does investigations, guess what? Adele's mom needed an invitee, a second invitee. So she graciously gifted me to her mom. So in actual fact, Adele's mom is my invitee. And I just didn't know that. But I was all up in arms and I'm like, oh my gosh. So yeah, I'm so excited about being able to see your inviter. And yeah, that is, yeah, I'm just very, very happy about that. Okay, and we also possibly looking into extending the login requirements for Gift of Legacy. So currently, you have to log in within 30 days. And the reason why we introduced that is because there were a lot of profiles that were not active in Gift of Legacy, and they were just not participating, as well as if you were a legend on the board, you just opened up 7 profiles and you maybe just accepted one to go onto a perpetual board, and then you weren't putting in your 2 and your 2 and your 2, and you just weren't doing anything, and it was frustrating a lot of people on the program. However, as Candace says, we have unclogged the system now, and we're going to be extending logging from 30 days to possibly 90 days. However, please, can we continue to ask everybody here for their continued participation in Gift of Legacy? Because the worst is when you're trying to get hold of a build on the board because you're so excited. You see somebody from Poland and you're like, I've always wanted to go to Poland. Let me see and find out more about them, where they're from, and they just don't want to speak to you. So try and participate either in board chat or on WhatsApp or Telegram with the members on your board. So, and also one of the reasons why we are considering extending the login requirements is because every time we send out emails, unfortunately, MailChimp bills us every single week, and it's a lot of money. So as well as these guys, we cannot reiterate enough. If it's laid upon your heart to give back to this amazing community that's doing so much for you, please do give back. And what else do we need to talk about, Kans? I think we've covered everything, or was there anything else you'd like me to cover?
No, I think that's it. Somebody just asked if a deleted profile can be returned. Yes.
Oh.
And that is very important that you email support@giftoflegacyglobal.com. So any support things that you've got to email support. Even if you send me a direct message, let's say Melissa lost her details, or actually I'll just say, whenever I see a Legends missing on a board, I email support. I don't send support a WhatsApp because there has to be a paper trail within our system. So whatever you need to have done, email support. And if you want to send me a message and say, hey, nothing's happened after 10 days, because that's normally what's happened, then at least I know I can go in, look for the ticket number and escalate the issue. So really important that we just use that support and not our Telegram groups or Zoom calls, strictly support, because we have people that are dedicated to helping all of you guys out there. So
yeah. And just to add to that, Kans, with all these cats that have been let out, the first thing first that we're doing currently, we are doing maintenance. And I just want the community to know that it does not affect the program at all. So the program will be running as efficiently and as wonderfully as it always has been. And all these changes will most likely happen within the next 2 weeks. But we will, as Candace said, let the community know, and posters will be sent out because Adele designs these amazing posters, and we want to thank you for that. So she'll be the first to let everybody know once the changes have been implemented, and we just want to say thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So now let us hear from these beautiful community members, Cans, because I heard there's some beautiful testimonials coming up.
Cool. What I want to do though is just quickly share. It's a 2.5 minutes video from Chris. There we go. Oops, wrong one, I think. Hold on. Sorry, I don't know what is going on here. Let's find it. And then do you want to just read out what Hercules said in the chat? I saw he was writing something while I just found this video.
Let us see. So this is from Hercules. The roadmap for improvements is exciting. I'm going to try and sound as herky as possible, but it requires funding though. And we appeal to our community to please donate to GGM. GL is not a company, and GGM needs to be able to cover all costs to keep GL going for years and decades to come. You know how we always say in our Zoom meetings that you can literally will your profile to somebody in your family. We want this to be around for generations and generations. We want to create generational wealth. So please, guys, as somebody says, happy Ubuntu to all. Wow. I love it when people not from South Africa use the word Ubuntu. Yes, Chris. Thanks, Gans.
Hello, GL community. For those of you that don't know me, my name is Chris. I am one of the core 5, one of the co-creators of Gift of Legacy. As you all know, we launched Gift of Legacy on the 10th of January 2022. Myself and the core team worked around the clock. Our commitment was to bring the biggest and best gifting community to the world, which we did, which we have done. We're 14 months old, and we've tried, we've stood the test of time. There's been many gifting communities that have tried to copy us. They're here today, gone tomorrow, and here we are stronger than ever before. The system is completely rock solid, The system works if you work it. And that's following the simple guidelines, doing the 2 by 2 by 2. There's been enough training that myself and the core team have put together on the YouTube channel. There are over 200 presentations and training videos to help you on your journey, to help you become successful in this beautiful gifting community. Myself personally, myself and Candace were on Zooms just about every single night for just on a year. And the commitment that I made to the community was that I would be on the Zooms doing the trainings, which I did. And I said that I would give it exactly 1 year being on the stage and helping the community, setting up a beautiful, solid structure. And what I want to do is I want people within their pockets, within their communities, to then step up so that we can step back, to allow people to shine and to let people take control and to become leaders within their own countries and communities, which is exactly what we promote. The system is now fully automatic, it's autonomous and decentralized, exactly how it is meant to be. There are a lot of very successful pockets within the GL community of people that are riding the boards of abundance. The most important thing is, as most people know, GL is funded by GGM. GGM, Gracious Givers Movement, which is what pays for the developer and keeps the program going. So you'll notice on the system it says GGM donate. Any gifts are welcome, any donations are welcome, to make sure that Gift of Legacy is here for decades and decades to come. From my side, have an awesome evening.
Thank you, Wingman. Goodness, did you see the thunder and lightning? Wow, that was quite a strike there. Yeah, so I'm going to hand over to Adele. Adele, I just want to say again in front of everybody, you take Gift Legacy very seriously because you care about it so much. And I just want to say thank you for doing the best that you possibly can every single day, from the minute you wake up in the morning until you go to sleep at night. So thank you, Adele. I just wanted to say, yesterday was so wonderful because I was like, wow, I was one running around having to organize speakers and trying to do everything. And I just realized it was all sorted because Adele and Paula stepped up and they're doing it. And I encourage anybody else that feels that they can assist or want to do that to do the same. So thank you so much, my friend. You've become such a wonderful friend to me as well.
Thanks, Cands. Thank you so much. Thank you, Melissa. Thank you, Hercules. It was lovely to hear from Chris as well. I know Jenny's on the YouTube channel. She's watching there. She lives pretty close to me, and we're having a storm at the moment, and I know her connectivity is not great, but she has messaged us and she's streaming on YouTube. So it's lovely to be in the presence of all of you co-creators, and we have so much gratitude for all of you. So thank you very, very much. I love these calls. I love being involved with them. And then Mel is also here. I think if we can spotlight Mel, because she's also going to be doing a translation. Mel and I are, and Melissa, as well as Candace, are going to be translating for some of our speakers who are going to be speaking in their home language, in their mother tongue. And we are just learning these languages. So it's amazing how we can translate them. But we're going to start. Candace, would you like to do your one first? I think it's Elena, one of the Elenas.
Sure, just give me 1 second. I saw Bruno had sent me a video, so I was just trying to download it. So he's also going to share it. Okay. So, good evening. I'm glad to be with you tonight.
No, hold on. No, Kent, we're going to get Elena to speak first, and then you will translate afterwards. So she can speak first. So can we unmute for Elena Gindila? We can unmute. There we
Bună
go.
seara! Bună seara!
Hello everybody. Hi. You can go ahead.
Mă bucur să fiu în această seară alături de voi. Numele meu este Elena Gândilă și am 43 de ani. Sunt căsătorită și am 2 băieți. Sunt din România, dar locuiesc în Spania de 16 ani. În acest proiect am intrat pe data de 18 noiembrie 2022. Nu înțelesesem foarte bine proiectul, dar am avut încredere că totul va fi bine. Am reușit să am o echipă în spatele meu în 3 săptămâni, o echipă extraordinară care mă urmează și le mulțumesc că au avut încredere în mine și au crezut în acest proiect. Sunt la platină cu 3 conturi și sunt foarte fericită să fac parte din această comunitate. La fel, comunitatea românilor de pretutindeni care sunt implicați în acest proiect au fost informați de fundația GGM și suntem încântați să susținem și să sprijinim proiectul prin GGM. Vă mulțumesc tuturor celor care ați adus acest proiect înspre noi și o să vă susținem. Mulțumesc cu recunoștință.
Kens, would you like to translate for us?
Adele, I've only got the other ones, so you do that one.
Okay.
I've only got Dominica and
Okay, so here it is. Good evening. I'm glad to be with you tonight. My name is Lenita Gindila. I'm 43 years old. I'm married and I have 2 boys. I am from Romania, from Transylvania, and I have been living in Spain for 16 years. I entered this project on November 18, 2022. I didn't understand the project so well, but I trusted that everything would be fine. In 3 weeks, I managed to have an amazing community that follows me, and I thank them for trusting me, and they believed in the project. I am at the platinum table with 3 accounts, and I'm happy and excited to be part of this community. The community of Romanians everywhere involved in this project has been informed about the GGM accounts, and we are delighted to support the project through GGM. I thank all those who brought this project to us, and we support you. Thank you with gratitude. Thank you so much, Elena. Thank you, thank you, thank you. That's just beautiful. Okay, Mel is going to be translating our other Elena, Elena Cherneva, if we can unmute.
Hello, меня слышно? Привет из России. Меня зовут Елена. Я живу в городе Челябинск, где 10 лет назад упал метеорит. Я счастливая мама и бабушка. Работаю я на производстве мебели дизайнером. Ровно 1 год назад, 6 марта, мне рассказали о даре наследия, о Gift of Legacy. Мне понравилась идея искренне помогать людям, принимать участие в жизни незнакомых мне людей. Первый свой подарок я подарила женщине в Германии. Это было необычно для меня и интересно. Я больше люблю дарить подарки, нежели получать. Это волнительно и радостно. Особенно если легенда из другой страны и даже с другого континента. Приятно осознавать, что ты как волшебник можешь помочь исполнить чью-то мечту. Наши подарки с благодарностью принимали в Мексике, в Италии, в Германии. Очень приятно было подарить подарок самой Паоле. Это было, правда, очень радостно и от всего сердца. Моя жизнь тоже начала меняться. За этот год мне подарили 24 раза $100. Я продолжаю свой путь на 2 серебряных досках. Я закрыла за этот год в банке 2 кредита. Я продолжаю мечтать, ставить цели и их достигать, рассказывать о возможностях Gift of Legacy. Моя команда единомышленников растет. Мы регулярно проводим в прямом эфире брифинги, встречи, презентации на официальном канале. И я советую участникам не только дарить и получать подарки, а также помогать нашим основателям делать свой посильный вклад для организации GGM, чтобы безупречно работал наш интерактивный сайт. Только вместе, только от сердца к сердцу, искренне помогая друг другу, мы сможем изменить жизнь свою и других людей. Для добра, улыбок и счастья нет границ. Мы жители одной большой планеты Земля. Мы разные, но цель у нас одна – жить в мире и в изобилии. Здоровья вам всем, веры, надежды и любви. Всего доброго!
Okay, can Mel unmute?
Hello, everybody. Right, greetings from Russia. My name is Elena. I live in the city of, I can't even pronounce it. Candace has probably read this year. Right, where a meteorite fell 10 years ago. I'm a happy mother and grandmother. I work as a furniture designer. Exactly 1 year ago, on March the 6th, I was told about Gift of Legacy. I like the idea to sincerely help people, take part in the lives of people I don't know. I gave my first gift to a woman in Germany. It was an unusual and interesting. I love giving more than receiving gifts. It's exciting and joyful, especially if the legend is from another country and even from another continent. It's nice to know that you as a wizard can help make someone's dreams come true. Our gifts were gratefully accepted. Mexico, Italy, Germany. It was very nice to give a gift personally to Paolo. My life began to change too. This year, I was given 24 times $100. I continue on my way on 2 silver boards. I got 2 bank loans. I keep dreaming, setting goals and achieving them. Talking about opportunities in the Gift of Legacy community. My team of like-minded people is growing. We regularly broadcast live briefings and presentations on the official channel. I advise participants not only to give and receive gifts, and also help our founders. Make your contribution to the GGM organization to ensure that our interactive website works flawlessly. Only together, from heart to heart, sincerely helping each other, we can change our lives and others. There are no boundaries for kindness, smiles, and happiness. We are the inhabitants of one big family, planet Earth. We are different, but our goal is the same. Live in peace and abundance, health to everyone, faith, hope, and love.
Oh, what a beautiful, oh, thank you, Elena. That was beautiful. And I just have to say, before I introduce a friend of mine, I can call you friend. It's just so beautiful to hear all the different dialects, the different languages. Gosh, Transylvania, I think I heard just now somebody's from there. Wow. I always think of Hotel Transylvania, which I shouldn't be, but cartoon. Anyway, our wonderful, wonderful, wonderful friend from South Africa, Babsi. Kans and I had the honor of meeting Babsi on a little game farm just over a year ago, and she's become a near and dear friend to us. To the community. She's well known in the Afrikaans community here in South Africa. And I'd love to introduce you to Babsi. And take the floor, Babs. We're so excited to hear from you, and we're happy that you're on the call. It's so nice to see you again.
Hi, hello Melissa, hello Candace. So nice to see you and everybody from all over the world. My name is Babsi and I'm living in a small countryside village town, Vryburg, in the Northwest Province in South Africa. And what an honor it is for me to be part of Gift of Legacy. I've been joining a lot of multi-level marketing platforms before, but none of them gave me so much satisfaction and hope like GL. And none of them last as long as GL. And none of them were honest and transparent as Gift of Legacy. There's only one rule that will keep the boards move, only one rule, and that is if every builder has 2 invitees or gifters. I'm so privileged to be part of a few lineages that are flying. We have an admin group that manage and help with placements and connect the gifters and legends to speed up the process. What we do saves us time and make our board spins more often. What an honor to use the software and platform of Gift of Legacy. It is easy accessible and open and honest. Let us support the movement and help Gift of Legacy to survive. Make your donation, does not matter how big or small. It is the right thing to do. Thank you to everybody that paved the road for us in the past. We will keep the good work up. Thank you for the privilege to be here.
Oh, thank you so much, Babsi. We are so grateful for you and all that you do for the community. And keep on flying, my friend. Keep on flying.
Oh, that's so beautiful. I love listening to all these stories. I get wrapped up in all of them. Melissa, Candace, I see our next speaker has just put his video on. Can you please spot Dominica?
Sure, give me 1 second.
And Corinne as well, if she's put her video on yet, you can spot Corinne for next as well.
Eccoci.
Okay, there's
Eccoci qua.
Dominica. Hello, Domenico.
Ciao.
You're welcome to go. Hello.
Buonasera, buonasera a tutti. Saluto a tutti voi, fratelli e sorelle di tutto il mondo. Il mio nome è Domenico Boiano e vivo in Italia. È un piacere ed un immenso onore essere qui a testimoniare la mia presenza, ormai folle e smisurato innamoramento per Gift of Legacy. E ringrazio i fondatori per aver ideato e regalato all'umanità questa arca di Noè, così per riscattarci e salvarci dalle catene che il sistema economico e consumistico ci impone, rendendoci degli schiavi liberi e inconsapevoli. Cosa dirvi? Gift of Legacy, se non che non sono follemente innamorato, sentirsi parte di un mondo nuovo e insieme a tantissimi nel mondo, pionieri e promotori del risveglio e riscatto di tutte le persone che amano e generose verso il prossimo infondono speranze. L'augurio che vi rivolgo è di riscattare ogni singolo fratello e sorella dalla carenza e scarsità e per portarli alla consapevolezza che o vinciamo come fratelli o perdiamo come singoli individui. Buon viaggio perpetuo ad ognuno di noi. Domenico Boiano.
Thank you so much.
Please put your video on. Keep your video on. We want to see you.
Grazie.
Sono in macchina, in auto, mobility. Napoli City.
Beautiful, beautiful.
Melissa, you're going to translate? I figured because you've been to Italy, you can translate this one.
I haven't been to Italy yet, but
okay, well, we're going soon.
Thank you so much, Domenico. Good evening. Greetings to all of you brothers and sisters from all over the world. My name is Domenico Boiano, and I live in Italy. It is a great pleasure and an immense honor to be here to witness my presence and the boundless love within Gift of Legacy. I thank the founders for creating and giving humanity this Noah's Ark to redeem us and save us from the chains that the economic and consumerist system imposes on us, making us unaware and free slaves. What can I tell you about Gift of Legacy, except that I'm madly in love with it, feeling part of a new world and together with so many in the world, pioneering and promoting of the awakening and redemption of people who love and are generous towards each other and who instill hope. My wish to you is to redeem every single brother and sister from lack and scarcity and to bring them to awareness that either we win as brothers, this is so beautiful, or we lose as individuals. Happy perpetual journey to each of us. Love from Italy, Domenico Boiano. I hope I pronounced that right, Domenico. Oh. Thank you so much. What a beautiful, touching testimony.
Yeah, absolutely.
That really was beautiful. Thank you. Thank you so much. Now can we have Corinne? Last time we saw on a video and we couldn't hear her beautiful voice, but now we've managed to get her in person. Corinne, my friend, who comes from Canada and represents the French-speaking community. Corinne, it's been an honor and a pleasure getting to know you. You are a grandmother and a leader and a friend, and you're so special. And thank you for everything you do in the GL community. Over to you.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Adele, for this beautiful introduction. And it's really, really exciting to, to see the world, or to see like-minded people coming together in the world. What Domenico has said just now, it's what I wanted to say. I have done myself, MLM companies over the years. I have done gifting communities. We've had that in Canada too. We've had the gifting communities being part of some of our lives, those of us that want to change the world. Because what we're doing in those gifting community is changing the mindset of this slavering society that we've been evolving in for many, 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 many years and centuries. So it is more than the pursuit of abundance for ourselves or our families and our friends. It is really about changing the world. And hearing Domenico in Italian saying this, thank you for the translation, Vanessa, it is exciting. So we've been, I've joined Gift of Legacy last April, and I've been writing the boards. So yes, removing the auto-join function, I do understand the reason why, the co-creators have come that route now, but I will encourage everybody to do or to work the system the way it is meant to be. And it is, the bronze boards are the motors for the higher boards, and the higher boards are what brings abundance to people's life. And I've been joining the platinum board. So, in less than a year, I've joined the platinum board. And yes, I'm a gifter in that board. But I gave a gift of $5,000 to someone. Can you imagine, being able to give a gift of that, of that big amount? But it came from what? It didn't came from my credit card. It didn't came from my savings. It came from other gifts that were gifted to me. So this is why going from one board to the next and keeping 4 gifts, or putting aside 4 gifts to write the next board is a must. This is how we are going to change the world. $100 gifts is nice, but $5,000 gift does change people's life. And this is what Gift of Legacy is meant to be. This is why it's called Legacy. It's to create that. So I'm experiencing it, and it is a big joy. And I really encourage everybody to try to organize yourself, to use those gifts to keep going higher and higher. And after that, well, the perpetual cycle is a novelty. And I'll stop on that. Gifting communities that have been present over, for a long time, it does exist. That side of it, the perpetual cycle, that's new. That's the novelty. And that's why we want to keep it going. And and JJM, we all know, we all need to participate. $1 a day, $1 a month. If we all give $1 a month, I would push it to $5 a month or $3. But if we all give $1 a month, we'll keep this platform going for generations and generations. Voila. Thank you, everybody. And let's ride those
just
boats
like
of
that.
joy.
Merci. Thank you so much, Corinne. Thank you.
And I just have to share that Corinne was very kind by not mentioning names, but she gifted my husband. And it was the most beautiful, beautiful, beautiful thing to witness because, he landed on the platinum board. He gave his first gift a year ago. I think it was the beginning of March. And then he became a legend in May. And then he got his first gift 10 months later. And it was just so wonderful and it came at the most beautiful time. So thank you for all of the work, and what a beautiful moment. So if we don't have anybody next, Adele, I just don't want to forget to add Bruno from Portugal.
I was going to say add Bruno now, and then maybe because you know him better than I do, you can introduce Bux, who's our last speaker for this evening, and then you can wrap it up. So I'm going to love and leave you all now.
Thank you so much.
Up to you, Kent.
Right, so Bruno is one of our Portuguese leaders. He is a very dynamic personality. I would love to meet him and give him a big hug. He's got a very you'll see he's like a very friendly, happy person, always smiling. And him and Carla work together, and they're doing a wonderful job, not only in Portugal, but all the other countries all over the world that speak Portuguese. So we've got Brazil in South America, and then Mozambique, and probably a few other places that have just eluded me for now. But here we go.
Hi, Candice, Bruno here. Sorry, I'm sending you this message because I'm in center of Lisbon, and I was in an event, and I have to go to another event now. I just came to the hotel room to send you this message because Carla is in the hospital with his father-in-law, and Bella is in a personal thing that I don't know in English, a funeral, because the loved one of the family died yesterday. So I have another Carla, but she doesn't speak English, and we don't have anyone to go to the event now and to translate. So I'm going to send you a message and send the same message to to a contact that Carla sent me to give you some of our point of view here from Portugal. I am going to send you my video, and if you can use the video in the presentation of the meeting today, amazing. After, I'm going to translate the presentation of the meeting today, and I'm going to translate in Portuguese and put some words in it, and send it to the community. Sorry, we talked to...
Whoops, that's just me pulling out my hair color. I've just played the wrong video. Luckily, you didn't say anything too personal. So I'll just wait for Mel to send the right one. Sure, I'm very hot now. Oh my goodness. But anyway, I actually just want to take this opportunity. There's a couple of people that aren't online with us. They got onto Zoom too late. But I just want to say a shout out. We've been asking for assistance, and we have a group of people that we have spoken at length to, and they pledged that they would give their first gift on the higher boards to GGM, and they did. And I just want to say thank you so much to Bobby and Liana Kitching for giving us almost $5,000, or I think it was pretty much $5,000 to support the servicing that's happening this month for Gift of Legacy, and then also to help us with removing the auto join function. So to Stefan, to Liana and Bobby, thank you so much. You guys are true pioneers for Gift of Legacy, and we really appreciate everything that we do. And yeah, we also have learned now that people have their strategies, and although they don't fit into our strict rules, they are still feeding the boards, they are still feeding the higher boards, they are dedicated to helping people all over the world, as all of us are. So absolutely wonderful. Thank you so much for your generosity. And for all of the others that pledged, we're waiting, hey? Once you've pledged, that's it. We're going to come looking for you. No, just joking. So then I'm going to just introduce books, and then I'll try and find Bruno's proper video. So books, I actually met with Bubsy. We were all invited to Jessie, who's another beautiful community member. But we were all invited to their game farm where they have buffalo and deer, and it was just such a wonderful weekend. And whenever I think of books, I just get the biggest smile on my face, because he is a true Afrikaner. He represents the Afrikaans community in such a beautiful way. And he loves sucking, which is a version of a dancing where you hold each other, or I don't even know what to call it. We call it lang arm dancing in South Africa, but it's just a dance that people do. They always dance. The Afrikaans community love dancing. They love having a good time, and that's what Bix is all about. Yeah, he does the GL dance, and Bix, you know, I've still got this video that I took of you. And I was actually showing my dad the other day because I wanted him to see what a wonderful guy that you are. So without any further ado, and I don't think he's here, Adele. I don't see him.
He was here a moment ago.
Oh, no. But if you are here, please put your hand up. In the meantime, I am going to try and see if I can find the other video.
I think Bix might have dropped off. He was online. Okay. And I don't know if you can join back. But you've represented him very well there, Cans.
No, he's amazing for the Afrikaans community. I mean, when we met him in September, Gift of Legacy hadn't even launched yet, and he already had his spreadsheets, he already had strategies planned. He was just, yeah, such a dynamic person. Really, really, really cool to know him. And for those of you that have got to work with him, it must be lots of fun. So
maybe he'll join us.
Okay, and Mel said she sent to me on Telegram, so let me just find that. Okay, it's just downloading, so that's going to take a while.
So folks, we do this call every month, and every month we put out a call for people to share and tell us their stories. So if you would like to participate next month, don't wait until the beginning of April. You can always contact your leaders in your communities or drop a message on the English Telegram group, or somehow let us know. Even, you know, if you know somebody in the community who maybe knows one of us, get them to send us a message so that you can share. We would love to hear your language. We would love to hear your story, and we would love to hear how GL has colored your world.
Thank you, Adele. So while we're waiting for that video to download, it's halfway there. Oliver, I'm going to put you on the spot because I've got a wonderful gentleman, Jamie, who's on the call, and he doesn't speak a word of English, but I just want to honor him. So I might need you to put the microphone on, because he doesn't understand English, but he is from Cuba, and he is aiming to be the first person from Cuba that will land on the platinum board. I think he's probably in a builder or a guide position on the gold board, and the Cubans are really working hard and doing so well. So another beautiful Spanish community that I'm so proud to meet. And they're also bringing in people from Brazil and Argentina as well. So thank you so much for everything that you do. It's such a pleasure to have you with us. And maybe next time you can say a few words for us. It would help if I put Oliver's microphone on. Sorry, Oliver. There we go.
Hello, everyone. So just
Hello,
translate
Oliver.
what you just said.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, another person that no, I need to speak Spanish. Okay. Otra persona que queremos reconocer también bastante. What was her name again?
It's
Jamie.
Jamie de Cuba, que pues probablemente es la primera persona en el país en subirse en un tablero de platino. Han venido haciendo un trabajo increíble. Están haciendo una comunidad muy bonita, también integrando equipos de otros países como Brasil, y pues están haciendo un trabajo muy emocionante, trabajando muy duro, y esperamos poder tenerles en una próxima ocasión y poder escuchar de ustedes ese testimonio. Así que por favor pónganse en contacto para que quizá el próximo mes podamos escuchar desde su experiencia que ha sido Gift of Legacy. Muchísimas gracias.
Thanks so much, Oliver. Thanks for translating in the background as well. Okay, Sandra has got her hand up. I'm going to take a moment to allow her to share, and then we'll go on to Bruno, and then we can say good night.
Candace, maybe doesn't Jamie want to speak because he's got his video now? Would Jamie like to speak?
Okay. Let's see.
I'm going to ask him to unmute. He's just got such a beautiful smile. Hello, Jamie.
Hola,
Hello.
Jamie.
Hello.
Hello.
You can speak Spanish. It's okay. Oliver will translate.
Good. I speak very bad English. But estoy, a ver, me dijiste que hay un traductor y espero entonces lo escuche. Estoy realmente muy contento de poder participar y gracias a mi equipo. Siempre es muy importante reconocer el trabajo del equipo, no solo de nosotros. Participando de esta reunión y lograr llegar siendo oficial, ¿no? Si se da en su momento, siendo el primer cubano, por lo menos dentro de Cuba, a un tablero de 5,000. Para eso estamos trabajando fuerte. ¿Qué va a traducir?
Hola Jaime, yo te
Hola.
voy a traducir. So Jaime is saying, yeah, that he is very happy to be here, and very exciting what is happening in Cuba. Yeah, their aim is definitely to reach the platinum, and it's not just the work of few, it's the work of a whole community, and it's important to recognize this, what we have been doing, and that really it's teamwork. ¿Quieres compartir algo más?
No, ya. Me agrada mucho haber participado y vernos a las caras. Eso siempre hace lo que es de un maravilloso regalo, una hermosa comunidad.
Aho. I don't want to share anything else. I just want to say that, yeah, I like to see your beautiful faces, and definitely this is what makes a gifting community a great community.
Thanks.
Thank you, Jackie. Thank you.
Candace Bucks is available.
Yes, I've asked him to unmute. So, hello, Bucks. I gave you a wonderful introduction. If you missed it, I'm not going to repeat it, but you can watch it again. It's so wonderful to have you here sharing with us.
No, it's fine, Candice. My internet is very unstable at the moment. That's why I switched off the video also during the most of the time. I just want to tell everybody, you know, 4 weeks ago I had a heart attack, and I'm a presenter for the Afrikaans community. And 2 weeks back, I didn't know how I'm going to pay because I had additional stents in my heart, which my medical aid is not going to pay. And as Candace said, sometimes things happen in your life, and a lady from America phoned me, contacted me, and she filled my golden board. You know, she came onto that board, and I was able to pay for my stents. And it is so just amazing, you know. And I know for so many, as a presenter, I've heard and seen so many people that they don't have any money or something, and all of a sudden there's gifts coming onto their boards. So people, but I must also say, it's teamwork that works. If you don't have teamwork on your boards, miracles won't happen, but they do happen in Gift of Legacy. All right. Thank you, Candice.
Oh, thank you, Bix. And I'm so sorry. I didn't even know. So I wish you a great recovery. And I know you're strong, and I know you'll be fine. But yeah, as they say in Afrikaans, strongs. Oh my goodness. Okay, so thanks, Bix, and all the best to you. We love you so much. Okay, let me share with Bruno now, and then we'll move on to the last two. Oops, no, that's the wrong one. I'm going to be editing a lot on this one. Okay, there we go.
Olá a todos, Bruno, I was speaking English. Hello everyone, Bruno here from Portugal. Olá a todos, Bruno aqui de Portugal. Vou deixar to the English friends, I'm going to send this message in Portuguese because I think that it's important to my community to listen my message and feel that we are all in synchrony. So later on, I'm going to give you all the community, all the English community, my translated video. So this message, I'm going to say it in Portuguese. Então, para toda a comunidade portuguesa, deixo grande abraço. Infelizmente hoje não consigo estar presente na reunião internacional. Esta reunião é uma reunião importante. A minha vida é um pouco complicada. Nós tentámos, entretanto, com a Carla, que tem sido sempre fantástica, e com outras pessoas na comunidade, mas há outras pessoas que estavam disponíveis, mas não falam inglês, então não conseguiram fazer a tradução. Eu saí agora de um evento, vim ao quarto hotel para gravar este vídeo e porque estava muito barulho à minha volta, e vou voltar para outro evento entretanto. Eu peço-vos que ouçam as palavras que são ditas para quem fala inglês, e deixo-vos a minha promessa que, para quem não fala em inglês, irei ter o cuidado de depois fazer a tradução desta reunião e partilhar esta tradução em toda a comunidade, para que a mensagem dos cofundadores e toda a comunidade internacional vos chegue na melhor forma. O meu testemunho para todos vós é que desde o início do movimento Gift of Legacy, toda as pessoas com quem me tenho cruzado têm passado uma mensagem muito sólida, eu tenho passado uma mensagem sólida e eu tenho recebido mensagens sólidas. Por vezes, mensagens de algum desespero, quando as coisas não acontecem num determinado timing. Aquilo que eu vos quero pedir é paciência. Isto é um movimento de doações, não é um negócio, não é uma estratégia de rede, não é um investimento por cima e depois sai dinheiro por baixo. Então, sendo doações, não há nenhum fundo de maneio para gerir todo este sistema, por vezes, e mesmo assim o sistema tem evoluído de forma brutal, tem existido um investimento do seu próprio bolso, dos cofundadores e desta comunidade e do GGM, para que é uma associação sem fins lucrativos, para que todos nós possamos usufruir deste software e todo este sistema de gestão. Até hoje nunca tinha visto nada igual. Eu digo sempre que a prosperidade nasce na doação. O primeiro passo da prosperidade é dar. O receber vem depois. Pode parecer difícil numa primeira fase, no entanto, acreditem, vem de dentro. O primeiro passo da prosperidade é dar. Deem o vosso melhor, olhem para as situações com um foco positivo, olhem para os desafios como desafios, não como problemas, foquem-se na solução. Eu sei que é difícil porque a mente muitas vezes nos tenta enganar, no entanto, acreditem que os cofundadores que aqui estão focados em trazer o melhor para que nós possamos crescer. Por isso, mantenham a fé, mantenham a crença em tudo o que está a acontecer e trabalhem diariamente, trabalhem o pouco que consigam. No entanto, mais vale 1 hora todos os dias do que 7 horas só ao sábado. Façam um bocadinho todos os dias daquilo que é possível. Eu sei que precisam de mais acompanhamento. Mesmo que eu não esteja, contactem, venham até mim. Eu posso não conseguir estar sempre presente e estar até vós. Quando precisarem, eu cá estarei para vos apoiar. Deixo-vos um bem-aja, um abraço. Espero que esta reunião seja proveitosa e hoje não foi possível estarmos presentes. No entanto, já estaremos de volta e também temos uma vida pessoal e uma vida profissional e nem sempre é fácil. A Carla dou aqui os meus parabéns internacionalmente à Carla, que tem sido incansável e que eu estou muito grato de, em determinado momento, ter convidado para este movimento a Carla Conceição. Estou também muito grato por todas as outras pessoas que se têm unido à Carla para nos dar esta proximidade e de nos dar este suporte, como a Isabel e outras pessoas que estão associadas a estas linhagens, que eu ficaria aqui 10 minutos a dizer o nome de todos, aliás, e nem sei todos de cor, por isso quero deixar um beijo e um abraço aberto a toda a comunidade e confiantes que este ano será um ano de transformação, e peço-vos para olharem para a mensagem do GGM como uma mensagem sólida e olhem também para o lado de doação. Se nós estamos a doar para crescer, o que é que nos custa a nós doar €1 que seja, se forem 500 mil de pessoas registadas a doar no programa Gift of Legacy, a doar €1 serão meio milhão de euros, porque são meio milhão de pessoas. Ou seja, as contas não são assim tão difíceis e eu acredito que todos vós e aqueles que não puderem, que partilhem com aqueles que podem, que nós cá estaremos todos para, juntos e unidos, nos apoiarmos, está bem? Um beijo, um abraço e até breve. Gratidão.
So thank you, Bruno. He sent it very last minute, so I don't have a translation, but I do know that he said stuff about the heart, transformation, and of course, talking about GDM. So wonderful. Okay, Sandra.
Wow. Wow. Hello, everyone. I speak English a little, but I prefer Oliver can translate because I want you can understand me very well. So please, Oliver, help me. Okay. Buenas noches, buenas tardes a todos. Estoy muy feliz, muy contenta de realmente estar hoy aquí y compartir con todos ustedes mi alegría, porque quiero compartir y más que nada tengo un sentimiento de gratitud con los co-creadores, con Candice, Chris, Balisa, todos los 5 co-creadores, porque soy leyenda platino, estoy recibiendo todas esas bendiciones de regalos de $5,000. Estoy súper contenta, súper feliz. Hace rato le estaba escuchando a Elenita. Elenita es de Rumanía. Ella me ha hecho 2 regalos de $5,000, por lo cual estoy muy agradecida. Gracias, 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 Elena. Hoy estoy muy emocionada principalmente. Creo que estoy más emocionada que cuando llegué a Leyenda, porque ahora voy a dar paso a otra persona también de mi equipo a que pueda llegar a ser también merecedora y de llegar de ser leyenda en platino, que es también uno de mi equipo, Nia Florey, es un equipazo de Rumanía y estoy muy contenta de poder compartir. Oliver, no sé si necesitas una pausa para traducir. Sí.
Okay, yeah. Hi, everyone. I'm so excited to be here sharing with you. It's been a very, very, very amazing journey. I'm so happy. And I am a legend in a platinum board, which is full. And I've been receiving these $5,000 gifts, and it's been just like a dream, like truly, truly amazing. And I'm so grateful, so grateful. We just heard the testimonies also of Elenita. She sent 2 gifts to me of $5,000, and I'm so, so happy and excited for that. And also Mia, that is also in my team from Romania, and it's been just a true blessing. And more than me being a legend and receiving, I feel more excited about moving on and making space for these new people that are coming up to take the center, and for them also to be able to receive and live this experience.
Sí, quiero, de verdad que estoy muy contenta. Soy de Paraguay, de Latinoamérica. Represento a Latinoamérica realmente. Tenemos una familia, un equipo en Latinoamérica, y a partir de allí empezamos a trabajar, a compartir este sistema. Desde el primer día que llegó en mi vida dije, lo creí, desde la primera llamada que me compartió una persona muy especial, David. Cuando me compartió esto, desde un principio no dudé ni un minuto, un segundo, y a partir de ahí tuve un recorrido con Gift of Legacy y fue mi meta llegar realmente a leyenda platino. Hoy en día es una realidad. Estoy muy feliz y agradecida de construir un equipo, un legado tan grande, conquistar realmente todo un país de Rumanía fue algo muy grande. Allí hay personas maravillosas, así con personas muy grandes como María Podú, Angie, León, Nia, Florey y el equipo de Latinoamérica, que somos tantos, somos muchos realmente, como David, Reina, son equipos míos que realmente dijimos, vamos a llegar, vamos hasta arriba. También están allí Alba, Martica, mucha gente realmente que no quiero nombrar porque no quiero dejar a nadie atrás, y hemos dicho, vamos a llegar hasta leyenda platino. Y realmente hoy estoy muy emocionada porque estoy viendo de que todas esas personas que confiaron en mí también van a llegar dentro de muy poco, dentro de días, también en Leyenda en Platino. Entonces, eso es mi éxito, de que las personas lleguen allá arriba también así como yo. Así que estoy tan agradecida con ustedes, los creadores, por crear este sistema de abundancia total, que no solamente nos da la abundancia financiera, sino nos da también una abundancia de conocer personas maravillosas que te abren el corazón. Entonces, eso también es algo muy grande y maravilloso.
So I'll start from the back. I'm so very thankful with everyone, with all the creators of Gift of Legacy for this incredible experience. When I was presented to Gift of Legacy, it was love at first sight. I didn't doubt it like any minute, any second. I jumped all in, and the vision was always clear. I always said I want to reach the legend on the platinum board, and I am from Uruguay, and I'm Paraguay, and I'm representing my team in Latin America, but also paths cross with great people in Romania. So they're lovely people. I don't want to mention all of them because I don't want to leave anyone out. Also in Latin America, there is such a great team, and I'm so happy that now the people that trusted in me when I made my invitations, and the people I shared Gift of Legacy with, are also going to get the results and their gifts. So that's what really makes me mostly happy. And yeah, I'm so thankful with the community. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, everybody. Wow, what a beautiful way to end the call. Antonio, we have to end the call now because YouTube doesn't allow us to use subtitles. It has to be 1 hour long. So please keep in touch with us. We want you to share with us next week, as well as Claudia. And if anybody wants to share, you just need to get hold of Adele or Paula. They manage most of that, or just contact your leaders and they'll find Adele and Paula. And yeah, let's just, as Eddie says, he was on the call, keep on keeping on. This is a beautiful platform. It is changing lives. It's so wonderful to witness. Sandra, thank you so much for your testimony, and how wonderful to have a full board of platinum gifters. I mean, how does it get better than this? So thank you so much. You guys know GGM requires donations right now until we are in the receiving position, and we look so forward to the new changes and the exciting things that are constantly evolving and happening with GL. So thank you all for being the most incredible family, and we'll see you on the boards or on the next Zoom. Ciao for now.